Hey, I'll take it. It does give kind of a broad background, understand your athletic background. You studied under a ton of different people. That's one of the things I've appreciated getting to know about you is there's never been a point where you feel you know enough. It's you cover a topic, you move on, you're ready for the next one. There's always something to take from a different discipline, a different strategy of training, a different strategy of high performance. And I think that's very admirable. So with that, I think it kind of ties into a theme you touched on. You've gone to so many different places. You've participated in so many different styles of training, styles of sport, and in different locations around the US. Even some world travel. So what is this theme of being a journeyman? You tag it on your Instagram post. You mentioned it really quickly in your answer. I know that's kind of how you describe yourself.
So typically, a journeyman is someone, Adam, that kind of follows their passions and their hearts and things that they were probably told they were never going to amount to. They continue to just chase it anyways, and said, I'll just decide my own path with that. So from a baseball standpoint, I never wanted to be the most outstanding player. That's journeyman never really is. I just wanted to be well rounded and successful and try to help an organization win or the team win and do my job. So I just wanted to be that guy. So what that allowed me to do is kind of bounce in my career for about a good 8 to 10 years, just from team to team. And I did put up good numbers. I had a great time. It was a great run. It just didn't work out the way it really wanted to. But then that passion and love that I had for baseball took me into kind of the same field I was already in with the strength conditioning side. I just didn't know it yet. So like the journey then thus begun and something that I really started with baseball, and now it's taken me here. And what ends up happening is I really don't know where I'm going. So like I couldn't tell you if I'm going to work here next year or here next month, because like let's say for this last year I was with the Tallahassee Community College. I went back to help Mac, one of my old coaches, for a year because he didn't have the best year the year before, and he said he wanted to kind of go out like a winner and asked if I could kind of handle the strength conditioning side. I said, well, I'll see what I can do, Mac. So the next thing I know, the journey took me to Tallahassee, which was good because I needed to go back to Tallahassee to revisit some folks and get acquainted with the education side again. So there's, the journey taking me back again that direction. And, we did the job. It came out greatly. Next thing I know, I'm in Arizona and I'm working with the San Diego Padres. And before I know it, like here I come in as an intern. The next thing I know, like I'm running the whole ACL team, so it's kind of pretty cool. So like I didn't know the journey was going to take me that direction, kind of did. Um, and now here I am, somewhere in California, just kind of going that direction with it. So I think a journeyman is someone that just gives unconditionally to whatever it is they love and have passion for. And that means they're willing to give up a little bit more on this side of life and stability in those things because they just let the dream continue to happen. It's not a life for everybody. It's a very hard life. You find yourself in different places all the time. You pick up and go. Like, I typically only have like 3 bags with me. I don't really carry much stuff. When I got the call to the Padres, anything that was in that apartment, I left. So it was, it was just time to go. So there's no something, if I got a call for a fight camp, next thing I know, I'm in a different part of the state, a different part of the country, and I'm 6 weeks here. And next thing I know, I'm flying out to, go with top 10 fighters in the world. And I never knew any of that was going to happen. I didn't know anything was going to happen along the way, whether it be professional baseball or collegiate baseball. I just continued to work for that passion that I had, and it just kind of continued to take me that direction. So I think that's what a journeyman is. It's like everywhere you kind of take yourself, you try to leave a really good impact, do it the best you can. You don't have to stand out because it's not about you. It's your journeyman. You're just there to like be a part of it. And that's it. Like that's the goal of a journeyman. Like you just journeyman, journey lady, whichever one it is, or however they describe these days. But it's to me, it's just you're always trying to just do the best you can, and you really do it in a way that it's never about you.